Welcome back to Rock and Rattle Retreat. We got something new today. We have been working on getting water into the house. And here is the process. If you remember way back when, we worked on this before the basement walls are in, or actually any of the walls, concrete walls. And we set this up to dig back out, to put in the line to actually put into the basement. So hopefully I can put the little tag up there for the previous video, up in the corner. And we're digging it out here. So I've got the Kubota BX25. Already started digging from the other side. Now digging from this side, trying to find the conduit that we put in. There's two conduits. And we're coming up on a reason to have two people here because you can't really see down in that hole when that bucket's down in there. So I should have had another person when I dug this out. Because once I hit the tape, I should have hand dug and not kept going. Well, here I am hand digging the rest of it out because I did hook the electrical conduit. If you look close, you can see one of the conduits down there. Gotta get it all cleaned out so I can get there's a cover on the one that's going to be the one that goes to the well pump. That's the one in the back there. Basically zip tied a cover over it, a bigger piece of PVC. There it is off, and of course there's cut out the problem on the electrical piece, and I gotta put a fix in there. A little stub so that it can go all the way through. And I'm going to PVC glue this in. Now that's a 2-inch conduit, and the water pipe is going through a 4-inch conduit. So there's the mending piece. At the bottom of the screen you can see the little brass nipple that goes into the well. Here comes the pipe. So I'm pushing it in from the basement. And there it is, out. Definitely have to flush that pipe out. Okay. That is a very stiff pipe. I got my hose clamps ready to go. And there's no way of me shoving that on there the way it is. So they recommended at the well shop to use a propane torch to heat up the black pipe to get it flexible enough. I decided to use a heat gun. Heat up this pipe, try to get all the way around it, get it all nice and warm. And yes, that is plugged into the house at the moment. So the house does have some electricity. get hot enough so it's flexible. If you ever worked with this pipe, it is very stiff, very hard. I think they cut me off 32 feet. And I asked for 35 feet. And this is just going to make it with a little wiggle room. Okay, here we go. Getting the pipe on there. Get it nice and seated. And there we go. All right. 2 stainless steel hose clamps. Tighten these down. And we'll have a nice strong connection.
Little one. Little one.
All right. Now, I'm going to put this PVC cover back on it. We took a 6-inch PVC pipe and cut it in half, basically, so we could cover this up.
Somehow.
So I can dig it back up when need be, and now I'm going to put it back on. So if in case there is a problem with this pipe or anything else with the well, I can dig it back up again, and I don't have to dig through all the dirt to find my black pipe. And it's nice and covered then. Though I do have to clean it out so that it'll fit correctly. Yeah, a lot of cleaning. Alrighty. Alright. Cleaned up, put in there, and zip tied back. And that's what we got. Now, I'm going to take some, well, sort of clean rock. Supposed to be 57s. And put some rock over this instead of just dirt and shale. So next time if I gotta open it up, it will have some nice cleaner rocks. And once I hit that clean rock, hopefully sort of clean rock, I can do all the hand digging from there. But before that goes in, well, I guess I'll put some rock in here first. Gotta have a little rock to cover everything. Okay, now there's what tape I had when I dug it up, and I'm going to put some other tape on it so we'll know when we get close to it. Now this is electrical tape versus the water tape, since this is what I had on hand, and since there is an electrical conduit down there, because I've got to run an electrical line over to the pump, which if you look close to that blue cap on the bottom, there is a conduit coming up with a plastic bottle over it. That's where the electrical will come up from the house to run the pump that's like 600 feet down. But at least that will help identify what's coming up. So start digging on it again. At least that tape will come up and you go, oh, we're getting close. Alright, a lot of dust in that rock. I don't know why there's so much dust, because it's gotten rained on for years now. It's been sitting over there. But there is. Alright. And then I'm going to throw some of these rocks that I pulled out of the hole back into it, off to the side, just to help fill it in, and then the dirt that came out back in. Get everything covered back up. Smooth it out a little bit. And then use the tractor and press it back together. Pack all that dirt down into there, on top of that rock. Put a little bit more gravel over the top of it. It just never looks the same after you dig something up. Kind of compact some stuff around the well. Get that plate uncovered because that's the access point. And this is in the basement. There's the pipe going in the 4-inch conduit. That other gray one over there, that's for the electrical. So, gotta hook up the pressure tank. And I need the electrical to go through there to power the pump, to fill the pressure tank. And the electrical to come down out of the ceiling. There's an orange cord up there. That comes down onto the pressure switch. And then that'll tell it when the pressure's down and it'll fill back up. And there's the package that goes on top, or goes into the pressure tank to control all that. So we need to get electrical in at some point in time. Now I built a platform that's insulated off of the radiant floor and hooked up the actual water line to the pressure tank. So we're almost ready to go. Like I said, we got to do the electrical yet. Not in a big hurry on that. I got other projects going on. Or should we say we've got lots of little projects going on all at the same time. We do a little of this, a little of that. And that's all I got for you this time. Stay tuned. Subscribe, comment, like. And we'll keep building on this house. Eventually it will get done. I hope.